Hi guys, ShatteredCiv here, playing Civilization 6, the latest and greatest game that I've been playing recently. I love it. Okay, we're going to get right into this right now. I'm going to create a new game. You know what? Standard rules. I am going to actually kind of just keep everything just the way it is. I don't mind, I'm going to take Cleopatra. I've played her before. That sounds really good to me. We're going to start on Warlord rather than Prince. And everything else, I think, besides the map size of being small, we are going to get right into it right now. Here we go. Okay, so we start the game off with a settler and a warrior. Okay, so we are playing now as Egypt. This is our starting location. This is all we can see of the map. Now, we are playing a small map. That does not represent, the size of the map itself. It's just, unfortunately, as far as we know of the world as is. Okay, so what we're going to do, we already have... some nice resources here. We've got diamonds. Wheat. Horses. Okay, so you know what we're going to do? Even before that warrior starts to explore, we're going to set our settler up right here. It's saying over here, but I say fuck that shit. Although, you know, what is this? What are we sitting on? We are sitting on rainforest. Now, rainforests can sometimes create disease, but we're going to cross the river, I think. And, oh, there's elephants over there. Yeah, we're going to set up a shop here. So, us crossing the river actually used up the movement points of all our Egyptian settlers. Okay, so we can look at them. They're out of movement points. Sorry, it's kind of wonky, the way the way it works here. So that settler, if I hit the trackpad in the middle of the controller, it gets rid of the prompt. So yeah, so 0 out of 2 movement. They're tapped out. They can't do anything else this turn. I think what we're going to do, because we want to explore our lands around us, so we need to make sure that everything's protected and what's around us is known. We're going to move into this wheat field here, which is a bonus resource. So it would be great to actually capture and to actually have a farm on that. So that will be our next goal in the next probably 20 turns or so. You'll notice in the top right corner, not only do we have a clock, which I think every fucking strategy game should have, but you'll notice it's also 4000 BC. It's turn 1 of 500. Now, I have all victory conditions turned on. What are those? Well, it's these things here. Science victory, cultural victory, domination victory, religious victory. Normally, I kind of like to just have it on domination, and we just fucking see who ends up living at the end of the game. But everything is tweaked to your satisfaction. If you want to, like, rule the world through, like, a world religion, of your name and your choosing and your philosophies, go for it, right? All right, so our warriors are out of movement. We're going to actually just skip the turn. All right, so yes, we do want to build. We found our first city, Rakkadet, right there. That is our capital city. If it's ever taken over, you'll lose the game. You'll notice beside the name on the banner up top, Rakkadet. It's kind of like a turquoise, dark turquoise, forest green. You'll notice that that star looks like a sheriff's badge. That is your capital city. So our warriors still have movement for this turn. You cannot move into mountains; they are impassable. I think I'm going to move down over here. I want to see what's on the other side of this mountain range here, and then I think we're going to go to the north. And it's saying right now, hey, Rakadet is doing nothing, right? What do you want to do with it? Do you want to build a unit? Do you want to build a district or a building? Monuments, the advisor is basically saying, hey, build a monument. It gives us +2 culture. Culture is that the little fucking dashed line you see all the way around our city. It's how much we extend our influence over the surrounding land. So what we're going to do here, we got 2 choices. A scout wouldn't be bad. I think what I'm going to do is build a scout right off the bat. Now we have to actually produce technology too. Now that we have a city, we can start off with animal husbandry, pottery, or mining. Really, we're really close to getting those horses. So you'll see right there, and actually, in order to utilize that sector, that hex, you're going to have to research animal husbandry. So we'll start off with that just because it's really close. It allows you to the harvesting of cattle, sheep, and deer. And it unlocks a camp and a pasture. So let's do that for now. And we can skip a turn. Now, when you're in the early game, guys, you'll notice now it's like 39-20. Each turn skips quite a few amount of decades at a time. Now, if you play the Mammoth games, it stretches it out into like fucking thousands and thousands of turns. So eventually, you'll get into years where you're going through the months, right? So there's like at least 3 turns in a year. And man, it slows it down. But the thing is, the policies and the technology that you actually learn, you can utilize and you can actually implement it into your culture. It's fucking great. So again, we're going to move these guys through the rainforest. Really hard moving, right? I mean, it's rainforest. It uses up all our fucking troops' movement in 1 turn. And we've got a barbarian. Yeah, no, we don't want this guy close. This guy's a problem. So we're going to look at the barbarian scout. We have a 20 melee strength altogether. So I know that
it is best to use caution when moving close to enemy units.
So what we're going to do, we're going to kind of intercept him. He will either engage or he'll run away. And I'm actually going to follow him. I have another turn. Yeah, I'm going to threaten him. He wants to attack. Let's go for it. Looks like we have a lot of deserts. Not the best building resource, guys. There's like, if you look here, like there's nothing. There's 3 food. There's nothing. Nothing. It's just a bunch of nothingness, right? The oasis, though, 3 food, 1 gold. You know, it almost, I definitely would love to get a city around that. So let's just skip that turn, or end it. I'm going to go north. Like I said, guys, it would be great to have a fucking city around here somewhere. So now, because it's flat land, I can kind of just move it at a nice pace. What? Is this jade? I have never seen that before. I've played a lot, guys, and I've explored the one world that the one big giant map that I played on. Never seen jade. Now, no, I've never actually even traded for it anywhere. Interesting. All right, so anyways, I guess we're ending that turn. I have to wait for that scout to get produced. Where's that other scout, though?
We have discovered a city-state. Establishing diplomatic relations with them will surely be beneficial for our empire. Perhaps we should send them an envoy. There are several different types of city-states, and each may provide different benefits in return for our friendship. Our government, over time, will allow us to earn envoys to grow these relationships. Our city-state neighbors have made a request of us. If we can impress them, I think they will reward us handsomely.
Okay, so we've met the city-state of Hattusa. Okay, so in the top left corner, bingo bango, I will blow that up for you guys. You will see what looks to be a person standing in front of the parliamentary building. So as soon as that fills up, you'll have an envoy. The envoy you can send to Hattusa, and from there you can actually earn secondary benefits from them. You can also see the province that they live in. So it's almost like a satellite. It opens up all that area that they own, and you can see it all in real time. Okay, so my warrior is out of strength. It looks like my scout is ready to be born. So very, very soon. These guys are fucking running. I'm going to chase them. Look at all the resources. Now we have the Auckland too. Okay, so there's two different separate city-states right there. Now you can see their troops running around. They do their own thing. They're not necessarily
Our city
against you.
continues to prosper. Already our people thrive, and our population grows.
All right, so basically, she was just basically saying that our city now is, you'll see right beside it in the banner on the city name, you'll see the 2, and you'll see this little tiny green sliver off to the left-hand side of the 2. So that there is basically saying that our population is now 2,000 people. Rather than our initial 1,000, or let's say 200 people. Okay? So it is growing, and because there's a green bar there, it basically kind of gives you an indication of how fast it's growing, okay? So off to the right-hand side of that banner, you'll see what looks like a dog. That is the production queue for the scout. Okay, so it's almost filled, that yellow bar. As soon as that fills, we get ourselves a scout. But for now, I am actually going to I'm going to start heading him home, because our scout's ready to be built. He'll open up this area here as long as he doesn't run into any enemies. Now that's the thing, guys, there is an automated search or explore feature.
Reconnaissance
But you have to
units
be
like
careful.
Scouts are unique in that they can gain experience by exploring and discovering parts of the world.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
All right, so that brings up the pasture, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it will give you +1 production on that one hex, on top of gaining the animal itself, and on top of its base production value. So if it was in the hills, for instance, that would be a 1 production plus another production because of the pasture, and then the food, and then the resource itself. So, and plus it also gives you housing, which is important. You need to have a place to put all your people. Okay.
If there are no dogs in heaven.
So let's not worry about that at the moment. But you can go into that Civipedia. It tells you exactly what to do. So what we're going to do with our scout, we're going to put him on to automate exploration. Now, like I was saying, guys, got to be careful because these guys will run right into barbarian fucking cities and absolutely get destroyed. All right, you know what? The granary building allows you to collect more food. The mining allows the chopping of wood and the harvesting of copper. And it gives us a mine and a quarry. Well, we need a mine, right? Requires mining, so that is our next thing that we're going to grab, because we want those diamonds. The diamonds are luxurious items that actually keep our population very happy. And once we actually own them, we'll have another unit to actually trade with other people. And trade in this game is a big thing. So we are going to produce immediately a builder. Then we're going to go into our technology, and we're going to go right into mining. That's going to take us 4 turns. And then afterwards, we're just going to queue up the pottery. So guys, you'll see on the left-hand side there, it says Ancient Era on the far left. If you scroll right here in the middle, you'll see Classical Era. Medieval, Renaissance, Industrial, Modern, Atomic, Information, and that is your tech tree. But trust me guys, that takes a while to do, and we'll get to it. May not actually do the whole playthrough. I mean, this is a really long game, unless you guys want to see how everything's going to turn out. But all right. Yeah, they're building. They're running back to town. You know what? No. No, I'm going to redirect them down here. I'm going to explore more down here. That's hard going for the warriors though. Crossing the river, plus into forests. Look at that, boom. That's their whole movement right there.
Our explorers have spotted another friendly tribal village. I suggest we send a scout to investigate. It would seem we have finally tracked the barbarian raiders plaguing these lands to their source. We must destroy this stronghold, or risk future attacks.
That is almost worthwhile destroying and helping these guys out. Barbarian strongholds like this, guys, they look really innocuous, but trust me, they will come at you unrelentingly in the mid game, and even at the beginning, they're fucking terrible. But in the mid game, they will start pumping out like musketeermen and stuff, and it's just like, fuck off. Basically, anything that's detracting you away from your research and growing your populace, aka war through barbarians, is just absolutely crippling to your civilization. So yeah, we want to get rid of these fuckos. I'm going to actually I'm going to move there. I'm going to draw their fight. You know what? No, I'm going to actually attack them. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to fortify. And then hopefully what will happen is, even if they attack me, these guys will fucking do a little bit more damage. The blue dudes, the Hattusians or whatever they are. And then we'll we'll trump that that whole village next turn. That's the plan. We're going to send our warriors further into the rainforest. All right, they moved on in. Oh, they've got double whammies from each side, but the village is holding up.
When you find yourself in a hole, quit.
All right, that's my mining technology is just popped. Okay, I'm actually I'm going back to here, because these guys are going to finish the job off. They're going to get fucking brutally wounded. Half their strength is going to go. But we'll take over that city. All right, so because I've done that meta condition, your progress towards military tradition has advanced considerably. Awesome. Okay, all right. So the scout attacked. We got more scouts coming in. Gonna move these guys into the hills here, see what we can see. Fuck, it's a dead end. Okay, this guy here, this one option that I've selected, fortify until healed. I'm gonna actually just have him hunker down in the hills. He's gonna wait. Hopefully these Hattusians decide to like fucking take care of this scout. So not only did we just take out the barbarian village here, there's obviously probably another one over there somewhere. So I'm going to let that guy heal up just a little bit more.
We are, by the grace of God, Victoria, Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. And soon, dare I say, the Empire.
Nice. All right, so we met Queen Victoria. So she is another one of the big AI players on the map. Okay, so this is a little independent from the city-states. This is my direct competitor, or yes, my competitor, because we do have every option selected to meet the victory conditions. She can win by many, many different ways. All right, so would you like to visit our nearby city and sample our hospitality? Absolutely. We find this agreeable. That's awesome. All right, so now we have basically just sent...
Enacting new policies in our government can be of great benefit. Our people await your decree.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice.
Eureka! After meeting another civilization, you see the need for new ways to communicate. So our knowledge of writing has advanced considerably. Now, guys, do not underestimate the importance of writing. That takes you into the next, into the classical era. So, that being said, we're going to go down into civics. We've got Code of Laws. Now we have foreign trade. It allows the creation of trade routes. Egypt is fucking awesome for trade routes. And the Gogi and the Ilkham, the Gogi is basically like the gyms of today, but they were more political and scholarly, right? So it was a meeting place where, and it was also like a place where people would train and very, very unique. But I am going to go with foreign trade for now. That allows us trade routes, which you cannot see at the top of the screen at the moment. But it will open up, it's a way to spread religion, culture, gain almost anything you need, science and gold. Mainly gold though. And gold is what makes this game go around. Now this is turn 16 out of 500. My games are normally much longer, so this is going to be really truncated. Now everything takes place just a tad bit quicker. This guy's moving in. He wants a piece of me. If I attack him though, he's going to fucking kill me. I'm going to keep hunkering down here. These guys here are fucking landlocked. That's not cool. I'm going to move them all the way around. It's going to take a long time, though. All right, so now we have government policies that we can do. So we have +5 strength versus fighting barbarians. Double experience for recon units. You know what? Considering what is going on right now, we will introduce that policy. And we only have one city, so the God King is our economic policy. There we go. We're going to confirm those. And that is English. That is an English settler or scout. Yeah, okay. So England is somewhere over here. We'll find Victoria. I need that builder. Oh, they're attacking. Are they going to kill him? No!
Just as our citizens have faith in your leadership, so they are beginning to have faith in a higher power. I think it is wise to cultivate this new way of thinking. Perhaps there is some benefit to be gained.
All right, so basically she's saying that faith brings up your religious figures. And, oh. I'm going to actually, I'm going to retreat. That should... And I'm going to fortify right there. So yeah, basically faith, guys, if you build monuments or like, you know, shrines and stuff like that, you'll eventually be able to get missionaries and gurus, and you can get inquisitors, and they go around, they themselves can go across borders uninhibited based on treaties and stuff. But they can also run into other fucking religious castes that will sit there and you can battle each other and you fucking destroy each other, but it's a way that you would actually spread culture, or religion, sorry. I'm not a big fan of the religion. I have to say, I'm not... I've had... I'd rather go over like science or culture or dominance over religion. Religion to me is just another thing that you have to keep track of, and it's fucking hard to do. Now, if you want to play just a like religious dominated game, go for it. I mean, yeah, that actually may be a totally different way to play the game. All right, so anyways, let's just get these guys moving.
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
All right, so because we have pottery, it allows harvesting of bonus resources improved by farms, which is nice. And we also have a granary, which gives us +1 food and +2 housing. Super awesome. So now we do have our builder. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna head to there first, and yeah, we're gonna build a farm. So that uses up one of its 3 possible upgrades. Okay, as soon as you use all 3 of them, that builder unit is destroyed. You'll notice there's one less builder now. Let's open up our tech tree. Now, because writing was boosted because we met the other civilization, that will allow us to build a library and a campus. Okay, so the campus is the base for the university. The library is a building that goes in the campus, okay, and that gives you bonuses to your science. So let's do that since it's boosted. Everything here, farm a resource, find a natural wonder. Everything here, guys, is you can boost it. Okay, so definitely something to keep in mind for you strategists out there. Okay, Rackadet is no longer building anything, so what we're going to do, we're not going to bother with a settler at the moment. I will build a granary. This guy I'm going to bring back to home. I want him to heal fast. He'll heal faster in our homelands than anywhere else. Okay, these builders here. They're going to clear this rainforest out. Oh, they actually spent their whole turn kind of hacking their way through the rainforest. Rainforest is not beneficial for the most part, guys. It makes for great national parks and stuff like that, but we're going to clear that up. We're going to turn that right into a mine. Your mining operations have given you the ability to create an axle. Will the wheel follow? So now this is considered, oh, actually, it's still considered plains and a rainforest. So that must be 2. It's uninviting, -3. Yeah. You know why that's uninviting, guys? There's so much, there's rainforest all around. It's not ideal. It's not like an ideal starting spot. But next turn, we're going to hit that wheat field. We're going to let him get patched up until he is ready to rock and roll. All right, we have one more improvement for these guys. We're going to move them over to the wheat fields. Now, if I was smart, I should probably keep the wires on top of that mine. It's a huge attraction for barbarians at the moment. All right, so we're gonna spend this guy's last build with the land around our first city developing nicely. We can fine-tune our production techniques. Craftsmanship has gone up. Farming a resource has given you an appreciation of the importance of irrigating your crops. Your knowledge of irrigation has advanced considerably. Greetings. We have sent a royal envoy on behalf of the United Kingdom. We hope they are received well. Your delegation is most welcome. Excellent. Yep. I generally get along with my people.
We have recently gained advanced knowledge in city planning. Creating districts in our cities can be much more powerful and lucrative than simple improvements like farms and mines.
Writing means sharing.
Okay, so now we have we've opened up the technology of writing. And you know what? I think we're going to do irrigation as well. It allows clearing of marsh and harvesting of bananas. Archery would be nice too. We'll get that next. Okay, so that warrior. Wow, dismal. At least we're not going to get attacked from the south here. Got mountain ranges here, coast. Now guys, the game starts off real slow, so just keep that in mind. Into the hills. Oh, they're moving like so slow. Okay, racket it. All right, she advises building a campus. I agree. All right, so I am actually going to buy this tile here for 60 bucks. The reason I am doing that is because the mountains generate a lot of scientific research points. So I'm going to spend the 60 bucks there, and we're going to build it there. Yeah, so that's where our beginnings of our university are going to be, right beside a big sweaty rainforest. Now we need another builder so we can get those horses. I'm going to move these guys over to here because it's imperative I see what's around here. Okay, the scout is ready to move again. He's fully healed. We're going to move him off into the bushes. We got English warriors off to the east. Aha! Another barbarian city. I'll help you take them out, boys. There you go. They're fucking moving in. Man, they got fucking barbarian ships already, too. What? 3000 BC. What are they, like fucking Byrians?
The man who has grit enough to bring about the afforestation or the irrigation of a country.
All right, so for irrigation,
is not less
we get
worthy of honor
we can
than
actually
its
build a
conqueror.
world wonder right now for the hanging gardens. We can also get plantations now, so bananas are ours to plunder. Yeah, that's nice. Really nice. Okay, the warriors aren't scared. We're going to move on in. And where's our scouts? Well, they're up there. Again, guys, the top left corner there, you'll see what looks like a little vial. And the purple one is kind of like a treble clef. Is that what it's called? That's your culture. The thing beside that looks like a lotus flower, or the white thing. That is your faith. And finally, on the right there in the yellow is gold. And you'll see the little numbers in the superimposed. In the top right corner, that's how much you're gaining per turn. All right, we're going to move in. We're going to majorly smash these dudes. We have like a skeleton crew left. We're going to take over that city. We need to get rid of the barbarians. At least once we do that, I'm going to take that over. Yeah, again, we're going to fucking overrun it. Boom. Nice. Sacked it. No more barbarian town. Now I just need to get the hell out of here before this ship comes after me and launches a couple, yeah, here we go. Uh-oh. Once I pull away from the land, they're not going to be able to get me. Bringing our first district online has proven the value of conscripting workers for state projects. Your progress towards state workforce has advanced considerably. Get out of the range of that ship. Okay, we need a builder pronto. Now, I could spend $215 to buy this builder, and I'm actually going to do that right now. I'm going to build a settler, but I'm also going to buy a builder right off the bat. Why? You know what, guys? That builder is going to be... It takes a turn before I can activate it, but I need resources right now. So... I'm going to pull over to here. No. I'm going to hunker them down. The builder is going to head off here, build the corral.
My liege, we are beginning to attract the attention of the great people of the world. Of course, there are other leaders vying for their attention too. The more specialized districts we construct, the more we will draw in specialized great people to share their talents with our civilization. I advise that we continue to build these.
All right, so we have the builder right there. Let's build that corral. With animals now domesticated in pastures, it's time to learn to ride. Horseback riding is advanced considerably. I'm going to run these guys up to the diamonds here. So there's the map so far, guys. It looks kind of weird because it isn't that, you know, sepia yellow or yuck. But it is accurate. Once you get to know all the icons and what you're looking for, it's exactly what you need to see. There's London. They've got a 5 population next to our 4. They are really, really close. So I'm glad I'm building a settler right now.
May the forces of evil become confused.
All right, so we have archery. I'm going to hang on to him. My city has got 9 housing. 4 of them are populated. And it's going to grow again in 6 turns, which increases the amount of production as well. All right, yeah, so I'm going to sit on these guys just for now. Open up the tech tree. Now I could jump way up here, guys, right? I don't have to. I don't have to follow this in any particular order, as long as all the lines match up. All right, I'm going to research the wheel. That will give me access to a real fucking heavy, powerful unit. That's good all the way, I think, into at least the medieval era. All right, get him back to automated. Now, because I'm not on a coast, I don't want to really research the sailing too much. I'm going to put him to sleep right now. Just because, guys, I'm not going to bother building another farm because my next improvement is going to be a granary. And that in itself...
This military unit has proven themselves. From the experience they have gained in combat, they are eligible to be granted a promotion. How will you reward these brave souls?
By retreating. And then promoting them. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give them Tortoise. Plus 10 combat strength when defending against range attacks, like that ship, for instance. Alright. And that turn. You'll notice now I can zoom up further.
We have the opportunity to develop a formal trade route between 2 cities.
That's the positive aspect.
Alright, so now I have actually opened up the trade civic, which is very, very nice. The thing is, I need a trader. Now, you'll see in the top information bar, you'll see it says 0 of 1. So we're going to change that into 1 of 1, and we'll probably just send it to England, to London. But we have to get there first. You know, sometimes, guys, I like to just go with the whatever's boosted. You know what I mean? Just let it flow organically, like the way you're playing. So we're going to do that for now. And we're going to send the warriors Down to here. Oh, right in front of the boat again. You motherfuckers. Alright, they're not going to take nearly as much damage.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Just
motion.
realign it.
Alright guys, you notice, you know, we are in like 2500 PC by now. Okay, we're only on turn 37, but you see how fast all the technology just comes fucking rushing in? If you play on a mammoth mode, it totally changes everything, where everything slows down. You actually get that technology of, you know, you get used to having archery and and granaries, and then next thing you know, you've got like fucking, you know, wind turbines and stuff that are like giving you electricity, and you're just like, wow, that was really fast. But if you play Mammoth, the way things progress is it's much slower, and it's beautiful. Right now we're just playing on standard mode, so it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna get the fuck out of their range. We did complete the wheel. Yeah, you know, I'm going to go with whatever's boosted. Might as well. All right, there's our lands as we know it. The map is getting a little bit bigger. All right, we got a warrior down here. We're going to move him into the mountains. And that is it. It is the end of the road. Well, I need more land. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move them over to here. We got to do this very carefully. I do not want them getting ambushed by those raiders. So what we're going to do also, because we have the wheel, we have horses, we are going to get the chariot in 9 turns, and that thing, guys, is a fucking behemoth. Look at that. So as the map opens up, guys, it becomes much more beautiful. I do have dynamic lighting on. And at first you're like, well, what does that do? All it does is turn, like, you know, as you see now, the pinks and stuff appearing on the water. Trust me, in the later games, guys, it's just fucking cool as fuck.
John Curtin, I speak for the
Mr.
people of
John.
Australia as their Prime Minister. We seek sympathetic allies in the fight against the hawks of war.
It is an honor to meet you, and we would love to sample your hospitality. Now, these guys are very aggressive, very innovative. He's all right. He's pretty easy to get along with, but you don't want him as an enemy. And by that, guys, I mean these different civilizations, the characters that they have portraying them, various famous people throughout history, they have their quirks and their personalities, and they look for certain things and qualities and leaders. So keep that in mind too. It's very dynamic. Now again, you guys can all play this just fucking, you know, all 5 of us could like fucking head to head. That'd be absolutely fucking crazy. Okay, I think I'm going to move the warrior up to here. And then I'm going to fortify them. And wait for the settler. I do not want the settler unit to get killed. All right, we're gonna wait. And then we're gonna link them together. And I'm going to fortify. And skip a turn.
The number of faithful has grown, and it is time for us to define our beliefs. Let us choose a pantheon to worship.
Nice. All right, so we've opened up a civic, guys, that allows us to create our own religion. Ah, border expansion rate is 15% higher. Boom. Religious settlements. All right, I'm still working towards a religion. It's just the basics. Worship of your pantheon of gods has brought up further questions about spiritual forces in our world. Mysticism has advanced considerably. All right, I can't really do much. Your contact with other states has crystallized your ideas on governing your own people. Political philosophy has advanced considerably. Oh, you prick, get out of my way! Okay, that guy is blocking my unit, so I can't actually land on him. The fucking bricks. Ah, you fucking pricks. Really? Alright. Move on. Wow, what a bummer.
No hour of life is wasted.
All right, classical era in 2320 BC. Only because I've researched horseback riding. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I wonder, can the settler get through? No, I have to skip a turn here. That sucks. You better move on.
Skill without imagination is...
All right. Again, nothing eventful has happened during that turn, so it's just basically saying skip. All right, we're going to move into the mountains there. These guys are still building their chariot. And same for this turn. Boom.
We have trained our first ranged unit, capable of hitting enemies from afar, while out of the range of hand-to-hand combat.
I don't believe in astrology.
All right, so we're going to skip the warrior there. We are going to establish a city right here on the
Please
peninsula.
accept my warmest thanks for your kind endeavors on the continent we share.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know if she's just basically saying, hey, you're too close to us. The growing number of citizens in your lands dream of having an empire. Early empires advanced considerably. Sailing has advanced considerably by gaining a city on the coast. All right, we're going to let these guys hunker down. We're going to put them into like an alert waiting position. There is our chariot. Yeah. A little hard to see. But great melee strength. great range strength. All right, guys, you know what? I'm going to leave it off here. We do have our second city established, Swanet, on the coast. I will come back. We were going to play this just a little bit longer, probably like another hour, and you guys can have a pretty good look-see on the way the game will progress. Because, you know, we're already in the classical era, and it's turn 47. Things will get complex very quickly. And it'll definitely be worth just hanging out and having a drink and listening to good old Shattered Civ. All right, guys, thanks. Until the next time, this is Shattered Civ here playing Civilization 6. Don't fall through the floor. Take care, guys.